Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ninja on the Ninja. And I'm playing, well, it's the same kind of, basically, same video. But this is what's good about these videos is they create so much. There is so much to draw from. That's what is released into the world. That's why most creators are fake because what they create is bullshit, and you don't draw anything from it. You're not learning to make it. You don't say they're not fertilizing your brain, essentially, and so no new ideas come from that. That's why there's certain games I don't like a game that you play where it's just like you're looking at a paint, or you're looking at paint dry on a wall. Like that's not fun because there's nothing to draw from that. Most entertainers, most videos are like that. There's nothing to draw from it, right? And also, they tell you what to watch and what to learn from and what to draw from. And this is where idiots come from because you're doing what they, and this is how you get Nazis basically. They're telling you what to like, and so that you like that, and eventually it becomes a Nazism. Like, you'll understand at the end of this video. Um, so that's what we're going to talk about today. This video, fucking thing. God damn it! Is this it? I think. Right? Huh? Whatever. It's working. Okay. We'll just do it. It's working. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what I like from this is this actually shows you what I'm talking about drawing, getting new ideas from content, right? And converting into other ideas. And this is what this is life. Life finds a way. I think this is the meaning of life. It's to just create more life. That's what life is, to create more life. But um, this is why stupid people just want to mate and have babies. They don't care how, just have them. This is why smart people don't have babies because they want to have babies, but they have them into a good world, and they realize if I have kids now, I'm just. They know that they're adding to the traffic, and they don't want to do that. They're smart enough to know better, right? So they don't. This is why smart people don't have kids, and then this is why stupid people do, and that's actually really good. 1 second. This is why smart people have kids and stupid people don't. That's gonna be the that's gonna be the title of this video that I'm working on right now. Um, but basically, because literally it's the same thing. It's my idea is this is going to show you we need something, and then what happens when you have too much of a good thing. That's what this is. That's basically what this whole video is about, right? So differential. Okay, there's a need to make the wheels turn, but when you go around a turn, they turn at different paces, and so they're trying to make that work, and they're trying to make it go through and be how a car works, right? You can't have them both on one axle and spin at the same time because when you turn, it makes one of the wheels drag, and so they're trying to remove that drag and they're trying to make the system better, right? And so they're adding to it, basically. And that's kind of my point, and that's what this is coming down to: is um, they're trying to take a fault and make it better. And that's my point. And so what's happening is because the world is so good and people are so dumb sometimes, they need a fault to make better. And they use that to justify what they're doing. And this is where corruption exists because they like to make things out of nothing so that they can draw something from it and get money for it. This is the scam. This is the thing. This is life. That's life. You know what I'm saying? No, that's Tyson. He said he wanted to remove from the brain perceptions or misperception. Basically, you get tricked. He wanted to remove the fact that you get tricked. My contestation was that removing of you being tricked. That's what makes humans so great. It's your ability to learn. The fact that you were tricked means you could have not been tricked. It means you need to evolve. That's what it is, to evolve, right? And that's the point. That's where this is coming from. The whole point of life is to evolve. It's to live and evolve. And I think that's what it comes down to at the very end of the day, the meaning of life. The meaning of life. It's to live and evolve. That's what I think. This is why. Oops. God damn it. So, smart people have kids and stupid people don't. The meaning of life. That's this video. That's what you're watching right now. Okay. So this takes an idea, or a problem rather, and we're making it better. And what people do is they create problems to make it better. And this is where, this is basically the whole Trump and Republican Party. Is they that's why they live through fear, exploitation, manipulation, all that shit. Is because they're trying to make it seem like the world's bad for these reasons, so that they can take advantage of you and exploit you, and evolve backwards, take away your rights and your and healthcare and whatnot. The government. This is why Democrats won't pass the rules and laws, because it's like, bro, we're tired of giving you money, bro. What the fuck? No. That's the stand, right? And I personally like it. I stand with the Democrats here. They should stand and fuck you, Trump. Fuck you. Like, America will not fall this day. All right, anyways, so that's what this is. So they're gonna add to it, right? Oops. I will say that they need better teachers because their methods, like, this is, I think, the problem. The reason why America has come to where it is, and the reason why it's faltering how it is because the education system has, it's too slow, basically, and the rest of the world is fast. So when kids are born, they're from the 50s, but we're in the year 2023 or 25 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just make up a number, but the point is, we're in the future, but our education is not. And so when kids are born, they're years behind the system, so the system takes advantage of them because they don't know. That's what's going on. That's why America sucks. So we need to level up our school system. That's the system. That's the secret. In truth, schools shouldn't exist anymore. AI should be your teacher. Kids should have to sit there and learn, but you gotta be careful because this is how the Republicans can win. They can make Nazis from that, or well, they have to learn about Christianity, and they have to learn about and Trump and loving and the brainwashing and corruption and the gaslights and fucking mud and brain rot and God knows what. But so that's why you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, and the fucking Republicans, what they'll do is they'll take what you're saying and they'll edit it, and because like Destiny has finally noticed, fucking 20 years too late, but like he's finally noticed. It's not that the Republicans are mad at Democrats. Republicans are mad at Republicans are mad at what Republicans are showing them that the Democrats are doing. Right? That's not what the Democrats are doing. It's their perception of what they're doing that is being showed. Right? So I like, for example, I existed in my life. I was really good at Smash Bros. I was confident, right? And so my friends, quote unquote, would tell the girls and everyone around, "Oh, he's egotistical. He thinks he's the shit, but he's garbage." But in reality, I was the shit, and I would shit on them, and I had no opinion about the other guys. That's what happened in Destiny's chat all the time. It's always your ego versus mine, but they don't understand what it's like when it's just like, oh, I'm just passing by. They don't understand that concept, and so that's why I'm banned from Destiny's chat. And that's the issue with Destiny. They don't understand the concept of I'm just passing by. They don't share the field. It's either it's mine or we fight. That's end of the line. That's it. Boom. And they look for any way to win, and that's what happens, right? Anyways, that's why I'm banned. That's what happened with Destiny. It's happened in the Destiny's chat. It's going on with Karen's, the world, the Democrats, right? It's just a means to an end. The ends justify the means, right? Follow the money. Yeah, that's basically how it always works. But anyways, so we solved it, but now we have a new problem, right? And so that's my point. And so they go and take that, and then they level up. And like I said, they have shitty. That's what I'm skipping because the teacher's shit. And this is the problem with schools is I was too fast. So instead of slowing down to the school, I was sent to the detention or the support room, or I was what's it called when you can't go to school, suspended or whatever. It's because the system was too slow for me. I tried to run through it, right? But I was like a bull in a glass house, basically, right? And I was trying to walk by like, okay, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, but and they didn't get it. But the problem was not me. It was the school. It was the system. I knew, and they were too slow with their methods. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I should have been put in an advanced class, but they didn't have that at my school. That was the problem. That's why I am the way I am. That's why I am who I am because they didn't have that as an option. They didn't have honors. They didn't see me smart. It's either you were a soldier or you were stupid. That's what it was. You had that's what AI. That's what intelligence, or I'm sorry, education is, right? They say AR. What's it called? What the hell is intelligence called again? It's not AI. IQ, right? IQ. They try to say IQ actually matters, but in reality, IQ doesn't measure your intelligence. It measures your what's it called conformity. How conformed are you to our systems? That's what the test. That's what it is. It's not about intelligence. It's about how conformed are you. How much math do you know? How much of this do you know? And what are these? They are systems that we created. You're using our systems. How good are you at using our systems? That's what you're testing. You're not testing the IQ because your system sucks. There's better ways to do it. So, and that's what I did. I had my own way. So you punished me for figuring it out through my means instead of yours. That was the problem that I felt, that I dealt with growing up. I was too smart, right? So again, bull, glasshouse, alpha, fuck, as. That's me. Anyways, so and again, so they had a problem, and so it's just got better and better and better. The increment, little by little. Sorry, I gotta check the. But yeah, oops, I clicked apparently. Yeah, something I don't know. But yeah, they go more and more and more and more and more and more and more. It's because they need it. Oh goddamn! I clicked there. So they need it. They have a problem. So they're making a solution, and they just go more and more and more and more and more. Right? That's what's going on. That's what they're doing. Is they're fixing the problems, and this is how intelligence works, and this is what Transformers, in the like the anime, the series, and even in life, AI, they don't have that spark that makes us human, right? As much as they know they aren't human, we have something they will never have. We don't know what it is yet, and I think that's what life is all about: is trying to figure that out to become God, right? That's what it is, to evolve, to become better knowledge. And if you can't push yourself beyond, help people move forward instead of holding people back. That's what the devil is. That's what corruption is. That's what evil is. That's what Trump is. He's slowing the world down for other fucking failures to get ahead. And how are they getting ahead? Oh, 'cause they have boats and yachts and shit. Fuck them, dude, and all their money. They don't need that shit. Fuck you. Right? All I need is the internet and food, and I'm happy. Like a place to sleep and food, internet, I'm good. I don't need boats and yachts and shit. Like what the fuck? It's because they're petty. It's the losers, and you're fucking, what's it called? You may be one too. Wake the fuck up. Anyways, so they take an idea and they try to make it better. All right. Yeah. 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 Again, all it really is, it's just they took a problem, and the reason why it's complicated and so severe is because you have to learn the process. It's not just something you can dive into and bam, you're a master. It's like jumping into League of Legends. You have to learn the champion. You have to read what it does. You have to know how this works, how that works. And once you know all of the stuff, boom, you're a master at League of Legends. You know what I'm saying? That's what I am. That's what most of the games I play. That's what it is. You just play them enough, learn enough, and then master your craft. Once you know what you're dealing with, then you master it. Most people try to master before they know what the fuck they're dealing with. That's the problem. That's what leads to Trump, or not Trump, but Nazis and shit, right? That's what leads to fucking Hitler. It's people that want to be good, but they don't know what the fuck it is. They just want the prize. They want the money. They want the gold. This is where sellouts come from. This is why girls are fucking 30 years old, 40 years old, and they're like, I would regret everything because they're blown up pussy. They had sex the first time when they're like 9 years old, and they've been fucking until they're 20, and now they're fucking a useless a husk of a woman with a blown up pussy, and she can't get pregnant. And it's like this is where all this regret comes from. It's because they jump in and they're like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the. I'm telling you, the fuck, learn, learn, learn. That's all it is. I ain't doing anything. All I'm telling you is to learn. I'm gonna know it all. I'm gonna figure it out all. You know why? Because I fucking tried. That's it. I tried. You did. You're pissed off. You're jealous. That's why they wanted you to hate me. It's because then it make you realize what you've done to correct yourself. But you're not. You haven't. It's been like this since I was born, since I was a kid. My best friends were fucking full of shit. They're fucking fuckhead, dumbass fucking idiots. Right? They're so fucking cunts. They ruined their lives just because they're petty. And now they have kids because I failed my life. I hope your life is better. That's basically what happened to them. That's why they mate and have babies because they fucked up. They failed. They'll never make it. They'll never amount to anything. But anyways, to close this off, what I want to say is another problem that they do is they'll take this and they'll try to add to it. Like, look at it. It's a pretty much it's done. Like they figured it out. They nailed it. A differential, they can change it maybe or make a new differential. Cool, but as far as adding to this idea, it's done. There's no more. But Kaku is like, hey, by the way, and it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You don't like this is stupid, right? Another Ross Tyson. Oh well, if you expand, no, just go to something else. Change it to book. Read a new book. Stop wasting your fucking time talking about bullshit. Like, come on, bro. And this is the problem with the system. You think because you have a fucking education that you're a fucking intelligent person? Shut the fuck up. Get out of here. Right? Even what's his name? Louis C.K. Right? Even he pointed out. I would. What did he say? Um, a person with two doctorates at 30 or 35, we'll say, right? I would prefer to talk to a trash man who is 70 versus talking to a 30-year-old who has two doctorates. And the reason why is because the intelligence of the trash man is greater than that of the educated dude because he only knows two ways. Like, is from getting from point A to point P, you want to talk to the education or the educated guy. But as far as living your life and being happy, you want to talk to that old man because he knows. He knows. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's it. Be well, be happy, be safe. I'm out. Godspeed, God bless. I hope this video changed your life and your world. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good with this one. Anyways, I'm out. So peace. Have a good one. Be well, be safe, be happy, be strong. And this show with League of Legends is a fucking joke, but I think I figured it out too. Don't play in the late day because you encounter a bunch of solid kids that fucking losers, and it's very hard to get through the system. But if you play in the morning time, like at 8 when all the Asians are asleep, 8 California time, by the way. I would say 5 California time. If you play in the morning, it's good. But towards the evening, when the when the Asian kids get home from school, that's when the world gets shitty. It's because they make new accounts because they're petty and they're basic and they're fucking losers and they're nothing. But anyways, yeah, be well, be happy, be safe. I'm out. Godspeed, God bless, be strong, and evolve, live. If you can't, have kids, and just help people go forward, right? Stop being a stick in the mud. Stop being a hater. Stop stopping everybody else. You fucking loser, right? Step up, move forward, because that's what it's all about. Anyways, that's it. Peace. I'm out. And by the way, last thing, I've been held back my entire fucking life. The beginning of my life, I grew up. I had not boxing gloves, but pillows on my hands. I had pillows on my hands because I had a sister. And I had a mother who was abusive to the point where I had friends, or I lived on a street where I was older and I had to be soft, basically, with all these younger people because of it, basically. And it made me weak, emotionally, it made me weak. Intelligently, I'm still a fucking bull. You still can't contain me. I'll piss on your carpet. I don't care. Fuck you, right? But the thing was, I couldn't hurt nobody. I couldn't do anything because my parents said so. But, anyways, that's it. Be well, be happy, be safe. I'm out of here. Take care. Peace. I'm Froze the Sun. Peace. Oh, by the way, no kidding. By the way.